Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Ellie. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Today is Tutorial Tuesday, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys my method on how I make my mini envelopes. And this is the method that works for me, that I've created, so I hope it works for you guys. And I've tried to make it as easy as possible for myself because I don't want to take up so much time just trying to make the envelope work. This is without using the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. This is just doing it freehand, so I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started with the supplies. So the first thing that you're gonna need is some paper of your choice, and this is gonna be the paper that I'm working with today, and it's really pretty. And then you're also gonna need any type of like embellishments so that you can put on your cover of your envelope for the part that you're gonna be sealing it. You can also decorate it with whatever you want. I'm just going to be using embellishments only. And then the next thing you're going to need is some Velcro. This is optional. I do this to seal my envelope so that I have the option to open and close it. You don't have to use this. You can find another method if you don't want to use the Velcro. I did buy this at the Dollar Tree and I got a good amount for $1. So I'm going to be using this. I also brought out both of my scissors, the big ones and the little ones. And I also brought out my bone folder because this is what we're going to need to do the creases and the folds of the envelope, along with the ruler, which also we're going to need to do the creases and also to measure out. And then I have my pencil and my eraser and my paper trimmer, and other than that we're ready to get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to flip it over to the white side, which is the part that's going to be on the inside of the envelope. And it's going to be the part that I don't need. I'm going to make this envelope a 6 by 6. Or actually, let me see. I think I'm actually going to do a 5 by 5. Because again, I do want to make it small. And then depending on however big you want, you can use this method for any type of size envelope. Just make sure you you measure out a little bit bigger. So now that I measured 5 by 5, the 5, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trim out the part that I don't need. And there you go. So I'm gonna put this to the side. And now that I have my length, I'm gonna go ahead and the long way, I'm gonna go ahead and cut down 5 by 5 again. And again, you're gonna be folding in the inside, so don't worry about it. And then you're gonna trim down the extra part that you don't need. And perfect. So then you should have a 5 by 5 square. Okay, so perfect. So now that we have that, what you're gonna do now is, it doesn't matter which way you go because it's the same size. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna measure out, let's say about 1 inch. And you're gonna measure out 1 inch because this top part is gonna be the flap to your envelope. Okay, so then now that you have that, you're gonna measure about half, and then you're gonna measure another half, and then same thing, take the top, again don't worry about it, and you're gonna measure half, and then half again. So now that you have that, you're gonna go ahead and connect all your lines. And then you're gonna go ahead and connect the line again. And this is what this should look like right now. Okay, so then you're gonna go ahead and then you're gonna connect your next line. And then that's what it should look like. So right here, you don't need all that space. So with this, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna go about half. And then you're gonna go about half. And then you're gonna go ahead and connect it. And again, you can use this method for just about any size of envelope. So just watch your measurement. So this is what it should look like at this point. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna cut all 4 corners. So cut all 4 corners up until the next connecting line. And then you're gonna do the same thing over here. And you're gonna cut that. Sorry, I hope I'm staying in frame. And then you're gonna cut again, right there. You're gonna cut right there. And right there. Okay, and then you have one more cut. Alright, so now that I cut off all my 4 corners, this is what your paper should look like at this point. So you have your bigger piece right here, you have your bottom piece, and then you have both of your side strips. So now that you have that ready, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a ruler, it doesn't matter what ruler you have, and you can always use a scoring board for this part, but really you don't need it. With a ruler, it's fine. You're gonna fold this in, just like that. And then with your bone folder, even with the ruler, if you don't have a bone folder, just make the crease going down. And now you're gonna turn your flat back out, and you're gonna do the same thing with both sides. So you're gonna take your paper, and you're gonna fold it in, and same thing, mark your crease with your bone folder or even your ruler or a pen. Okay, so flap that out, and then same thing, you're gonna go ahead and take your ruler and put it down, and then just use the ruler to make the crease. And then you can even do the same thing over here. I love making these envelopes because they're so easy, and again, you can make them in so many ways. All right, perfect. So now I'm gonna make my crease. You don't have to crease this part too much because you might want room to stuff it, so you're gonna have to be able to fold it. You can always make another crease right there. Okay, so this is what this is gonna look like at this point. This is exactly how it should look. Again, this is a mini envelope, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and you're gonna tuck it in, and you're gonna fold it down to the top of the envelope, and then you're gonna mark your crease. And at this point, this is what your envelope should look like that, okay? This is a mini envelope. You can also make it square, you can make it smaller. Again, it all depends on what you're trying to use it for. I've made some little ones like these for pocket letters, and I've stuffed them in there. Okay, so at this point, this is what this looks like, okay? Your folds should be in, and then your flap should be out. So then what you're gonna do right here, you're gonna go ahead and take your scissors, and at an angle, you're gonna go ahead and cut the edges off to make an angle, because you wanna give your envelope a nice little shape so that it doesn't look so squared. And that's what it looks like. You can do it in so many different ways. You can use French scissors. You can round the corners if you have a small clip to round it. But other than that, that's what it looks like. So now over here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna, let me see, I think it's this way. You don't need this piece right here. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut this piece because I don't need it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my scissors. Perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put hot glue in both of these edges right here, okay? And then we're gonna connect it. Okay, so now you're gonna take your envelope and you're gonna fold it down, and then you're gonna connect it. So then just hold it down a little bit to make sure everything is nice and secure. I have glue stuck on me, okay? You can always cut off any extra glue that pops out of it with the scissors. It'll cut off nicely, so don't worry about it. And now what you should have is an envelope that pops open. You can take out any glue. See, so what this allows you to do is it allows you, by leaving the two little flaps there, it allows you to expand it just a little bit. And so you have a nice, perfectly secure envelope. So as you can see, the edges are secure, the bottom is secure, and there goes the edges that are secure. So I like it this way. If you want to put the flap outwards, you can, but as you can see, it has a nice clean look. And I love it. I think it looks so pretty. You can use this to stuff like a paper clip and put it in some little flip books or little projects. You can do all kinds of stuff with these envelopes. So now what I'm gonna do is, I think my little flower might be too big, so I'm gonna see about using a button. Maybe this one right here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna use the button. And again, just with some hot glue, kind of eyeball it and kind of just pop it in the middle somewhere. And that is really cute, look at that, that looks so nice. You can even layer it with another white button on the top, and that would look super cute. But I think I'm just gonna leave it that way for now. So I'm gonna put this to the side. And now that I have that ready, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and measure out. My Velcro. So I'm gonna try to see, I don't wanna use too much, so let's see. I want to make sure I keep it the same size. You can even just do a dot like that and that'll work perfectly, but I think I'm going to use all of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hot glue. You want to definitely secure this with hot glue, because hot glue is going to be the best way to secure it so that it doesn't fall apart. You need it to be extremely sturdy so that when you're opening and closing it, it won't fall apart. Alright, so then you're going to let that sit for a little bit. You want to make sure that it stays nice and tight on there. You don't want to try to open it with the Velcro yet. You want to give it some space to dry up so that it stays secure. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to just try to eyeball it and make sure that it's nice and secure in the same spot. And there we go. And then basically, I don't want to try to close it yet, but basically that is the way I make my envelopes. I hope that, you know, this method helps you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and close it. And then as you can see, it's nice and secured, and you can pop it into little projects, and then you can go ahead and open it, and it's really, really cute. You can throw just about anything in there that you want to give to your pen pal. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys found it helpful. Go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. I would love to see all of your projects, and then I'm always putting on there everything that I'm creating along with all of my planner stuff. So I will leave that for you guys somewhere right here. And as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.